expected. But then he may not know. I feel like the safe answer is Madeline, so I'll go with Madeline.
Oh, Trans, have you started the recording?
Yes, just in.
All right.
Okay, so you during the boat ride over, before we kind of flashbacking before my random cliffhanger, as well as we should have recapped it while we were waiting. I'm dumb. Oh well. You are reaching out to Madeline, asking about what is the next step in the plan to bring Paler under mortal control. I guess her response would be, I'm trying to think of how she would. Guess the response would be like you would hear her kind of chuckle a little bit as she kind of looks towards her own, like, basically looking through the seams in the world, kind of looking through what she can as an envoy of the void, or essentially a deity of the void at this point. And to answer the question directly, seems the plan is to keep the control. But for how long, she wonders.
Oof.
Cryptic.
And dangerous.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because Madeline's always been kind of like curt with you anyway. But because you're going through the divination to find it, like kind of helping her see things she wouldn't really even look for, it's kind of like she's giving the responses per magical binds of divination, I guess. Okay. Anything else prior to where I kind of jumped to a very quick cliffhanger?
I'm good on my end.
Nope.
Don't think so.
So yeah, as you were sailing closer to Dead Man's Isle, or what remains of it, that still a bit of a heavy fog surrounds this place. The lingering effects of Faust's just malice and general like impact on the world really hasn't like left its mark upon it here. This is where it kind of all began and began again for him. So that feeling of oppressiveness, that feeling of gloom, that feeling of just unease, and even still those traces of undeath still hang about this place like a pall. And sailing by, even the sky starts to darken despite it being, late in the day. It seems to darken a lot quicker than expected. And as I mentioned before, as you're sailing, you see the outline of a ship ahead of you. A small ship kind of rocking within the fog. And a voice echoes inside each of your minds. The simple voice of, "Finally, I have found you, Anderos.
We all hear this?
Yes.
Yeah, Andros will look over whoever's up on the. He's helming the ship right now. Whoever's up with him, he looks over, gives him a questioning. Did you just hear something?
Ian, what time of day is it?
It is late in the day, so like 5, 6 o'clock ish by comparison.
Sun's still up.
It's starting to set.
Mm-hmm.
This would be when it's starting to set.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, before I do that, let me make sure I actually built this thing.
And how are the seas?
As you're getting closer, they seem to be calmer and calmer near this point. Almost coming to almost like a glassy kind of look to it.
Spooky.
Let me see if this works.
We caught the current coming out of the Emerald Lagoon, and we're sailing at a pretty good clip, and this area is.
So go ahead and drag your characters to the ship.
I get a black screen.
Yeah, me too.
There's
Oh,
our
it's
ship
all the way.
down in the corner.
All the way down the
all
corner.
the way down the corner. Okay.
Yeah. So, all the way down the corner, sorry.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I was wondering where that was.
I've not tried this before,
I
so
just see
this will be an
darkness.
experience. This will be a bit of an experience for both of us. But
Vehicle combat.
and as that voice kind of echoes in your head, a ghastly apparition appears on the deck of the ship, right in front of you, Enderos. This figure is seemingly wearing blackened cloaks, torn and tattered, though you notice that they seem soot-stained and dirtied. But the striking part is that you recognize the style of these robes. They're worn by the members of Whitehaven, of the clerical order. But the image of Palor on this one has been tattered and almost torn apart. And the figure before you seems to be is wearing a mask with glowing red eyes behind them that seem to glint unnaturally. As his form flickers about a bit as he wanders about the deck, staring directly at you. I have looked for you for so many months. Now, you'll reap what you sowed.
Oh, that's news. I ain't got the foggiest who the fuck you are. But you're on my ship. And I ain't standing for that.
Your ship. Your ship. I know all about you now. What you've done. Who you are. What you've taken from me.
You're gonna have to enlighten me.
You don't know, do you?
Afraid
Of
not.
course you wouldn't. Too arrogant. Too self-absorbed to see what he's done.
I mean, that's a little harsh. And as he says that, he's gonna very just subtly, he's gonna tap his chest, and he'll cast his racial armor of Agathis on himself.
You see the fit form, again, kind of image flickering a little bit as he kind of sways a bit, trying to catch himself. She's dead because of you.
She.
My wife.
Oh my god.
It's all your fault. Your name was you were. Why you? Why did it have to be you?
Hang on.
Oh, shit.
You're not. How do you even know? Hmm. You weren't there.
Found her body. She left a note. Several of them. Plenty more in her room. All to you. All to you. And yet, you don't even know. His form flickers and seems to blur as it gets a little more hazy. I was happy. I thought I had found happiness. It was all a lie. Because of you. Because of you.
Andrew's eyes have gone wide, and as he keeps saying this, they narrow. His jaw locks. You were happy? Did you ever ask if she was?
I did. She told me she was. But she had never mentioned you. I didn't even know about any of this. It was all a lie.
Yeah, you're fucking right, it was all a lie. Your whole life, the stupid, fucking, glitzy world you left her in.
Better than to be forgotten by the one she supposedly loved. The one who went on to lose his crew. The one that turned his back on Paylor himself.
I never
No
forgot.
No matter. No matter. No doubt. Father was less than happy to learn what he told me. He told me everything. and I have some. I offer you.
You're as much of a pansy as you thought you were.
Doesn't matter anymore. I don't care anymore. I just want to see you drown. I will give you one option. To adhere to what I promised your father. You come with me. Gagged and bound to receive Paylor's wrath direct. Or, and I much prefer this option, I will have her drown you again, and you will get to watch you lose your crew again.
Tell me something, Dietrich. If Paylor is such a god, why are you cursed to wander as a spectre?
Oh, I'm not a spectre. I have joined Paylor's unseen crew. We turn our backs to the dark to fix what can't be fixed in his light. And you are a stain on that light. So what will it be? Captain Anderos, killer of two crews. Let your
You see him-
crew rout.
You see him stop, kind of steps off the wheel, looks over at Barnacle and nods to him, who kind of sloshes over and takes his place there instead. So, you'd rather play pawn bring in someone you didn't know. All because... what? Your superior? A man who's committed atrocities in the name of Paylor?
How dare.
The same man who tortured your wife before handing her to you as a gift?
Lie. Lies from a man condemned to die here today.
Lies. I heard it from her.
Don't you dare speak of what you talked to her. Don't you dare act like you have any right to say her name. It's because of you. It's because of you. His form flickers more violently.
I may not have a right to speak her name, but I do have the right to honor her memory. The woman you didn't know. The woman gifted, like a slave, to be your trophy. The one who's in the wrong here, Dietrich, is not me.
Lies, lies, lies.
Maybe you should
a
ask
condemned
Paylor.
Demon.
Maybe you should ask Paylor what
Why
she
I'm here.
felt.
That's why I'm here. I asked, I received, and I have my answer. I'd be so happy to show it to you. Give me a reason. And you see him as his form's, again, flickering more violently now. From beneath his robes, he pulls out a fairly large-looking crystal bound in gold, kind of like a beset jewel. They're working on things. I took. I was given a vision of how to use it. Go on, Captain Andros. Tell me more lies. Give me a reason. Oh, it would give me no greater pleasure than to make you watch as your crew is drowned again. And you see him again stroking this object. Maybe I just do it anyway. He doesn't have to know. Yes, he doesn't have to know. He doesn't have to know. His form flickers and starts to fade away. And as he does, you see him lift the crystalline object up and throw it at the ground. I wish for you to drown them all! Andros,
Mm-hmm.
you hear Umberly scream in your head
Oh, jeez.
Ah!
as a bright flash emits from the other boat. And in the darkness above, you see a moon appear within the sky, bright, cracked, and seemingly glowing, a various hue of red and blue.
Ah. What? What foul blasphemy is this, you bastard? Get off my ship! I'm gonna hit him with a lightning bolt.
Hell yeah.
His form is already pretty much gone.
Okay.
Why can't I move this? Game. There we go.
Oh my god.
You lose the thoughts and connection to Umberly in your head as she rises from the sea in front of your ship.
Oh, Jesus. We are fucked.
Podos?
Her
Podos, what are you doing?
Her eyes look to the moon, and you see them start to take on a red glow. And you hear the last whisper of what seems to remain of her sanity to you. I'm sorry. She commands it.
No, no, no. You're better than this. Fuck! And you see him kind of stomp his staff down. Everyone, battle stations! Now!
Let's go ahead and roll some initiatives, as well as introducing a bit of a new mechanic for how this fight might work. Oh, let me, before you roll it, let me throw the thing up so it actually tracks them.
For fuck's sake, every time I play a caster, I cannot roll above a 10.
Welcome to my
Every
life.
time.
Welcome to my life.
Jeez. I don't want to go first. I don't know what's happening.
Thanks, narrative dice.
You want to switch me?
No. It's alright. Physical wasn't any better. Unsurprisingly. Would you, Salty, permit me? When he slams his staff down, would you permit that I was able to cast Water Walk on the party before the initiative starts?
Yeah, instead of trying to, because you had the kind of reaction to like try and hit him with a lightning bolt, but he's not there anymore. Like you were basically seeing an image of him, a projection image. So
yes,
he was not there. He's on the other boat.
Basically, everyone on the ship now has Water Walk, or at least 10 people. Is it 10? Up to 10 willing creatures. So everyone in the party, will say, and yeah, we'll say that we'll give it to a couple of either the dwarves, Karjit.
You can not do it for Freya.
Okay, so that gives me. I don't need it myself as well, so that's 5 of the crew, and then 5 of Absinthoth, Seabreeze, Thamor, Hildy, and Pestles.
Okay.
So we'll just say whoever's up in the rigging, we'll say they get Water Walk. Karjit get Water Walk, so that's 4, and
Karjit would just like to swim, but
yeah.
Granted, circumstances are not ideal for swimming.
I'd rather not have him drown. But yeah, we'll say Karjit gets some, and Gregor. So Karjit, Gregor, and then Tormir, Berrig, and Emnar, and then the party.
All right. We just need someone to roll Thamor's initiative, which
you could probably do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can here.
Ouch.
That's
Well. Okay, sorry, Thamor.
At least he goes before Amberhelm.
You have given the DM the ability to roll players' dice. I don't roll dice very well in general, it seems. So, well,
welcome to my world.
Okay. So yeah. So I'm going to try something for this Smith fight. We'll see how this goes, but yeah, there'll be 2 aspects of this combat. Things may or may not appear on your ship, or you may have to do things on the ship, as well as there's the ship itself and the giant incarnation of Umberly in front of you. The other ship that was directly ahead of you, kind of loosely veiled in the fog, is still back there. But on your turn, if you are at the helm of the ship, you can use your action to instead control the ship and try to move it. As far as movement is concerned, it is going to be measure how far these things actually move because the grid's really messed up. I think I said like 50 feet was the rough. Yeah, 50 feet is the rough movement I wanted to go with how this tile works.
Okay.
So you can go 50 feet using your like action to basically move the ship.
Okay. Anyone who does that will have advantage because of my staff.
Okay. Well, we'll have advantage if there's any obstacles or things you need to
Right.
get around during this fight.
Yeah, it
You can
grants
also-
advantage to myself or anyone who is making a check to control or repair the ship.
Yep. I will also say you can still use any, if you're going to attempt to attack Umberly, you can attack her as usual with any spells or things that require range. We will also say, for the sake of just fun on the ship, there are going to be 2 cannons on each side.
Ha! Yes.
Like prototype cannons that Carget installed at some point. I didn't craft token. Where did the is there a token? I guess because I have this on the. That's annoying. Well, let me grab a new thing because I don't know where the hell I put it.
What type of roller are the cannons?
That's what I'm getting to.
Ah, cool.
So they are magical inventions basically improved upon by Hildy and Carget is my going with them. I don't want. Fine, you know what? I'm just gonna use this, and we're just gonna go with it. It's not gonna be pretty, but we're gonna do it because I don't know where the other one went. I want to look for it.
So moving the ship, is that an action or?
Yes.
Okay.
So moving the ship will take your action. Just because it requires, it's not like you're moving yourself kind of thing. It requires you being at the helm, doing the turning. Basically, it's kind of a loose way to control it, in my opinion. So there is going to be a cannon.
Sorry,
no.
ignore that. Sorry about that.
So there's a 20, please. There's a cannon. A cannon. So the cannon can be fired as part of your action as well. Firing the cannon will do, depends on what it hits, but firing the cannon is a range attack roll. So using any proficiencies you have with a ranged attack, it will deal 46 plus 4 damage, force damage, explosion damage, force damage. And after it is fired, it will require it being reloaded. And you can either use a move or a action or your bonus action. Basically, any consumption of some kind to reload it. If you wish to use it. And for the sake of kind of how this, to make hopefully vehicle not too crazy, they can basically hit anything on their half of the ship, if that makes sense. Like, as a conical view of it. But yeah. Anything else I have missed that I didn't explain or I don't remember? Actually, that would make sense. But any other questions before we start, I guess?
No. Clock.
Yeah, right.
Scale of 1 to 10. How traumatized did I just make Andros?
So basically, Umberly's at the front of the boat?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure because of which boat is it? The red one or the brown one?
You guys are the brown one. The red one is the
Okay.
quote unquote, it's Dietrich's ship. Well, I say
Oh,
enemy,
but
it's
we're up
Dietrich's.
top. Okay. All right. I understand now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so because there's 2 layers to this. There's the ship itself having potential things going on with Umberly going crazy, and what may occur on the ship itself. So
So can the cannons target Umberly or
yes,
okay?
as long as you have the ship turned to face her, basically from one of the side, port or starboard or starboard or port, I think too. That's right. Sides, you can target her with the cannons.
I know.
Oh, Noko, welcome to
Hey,
hell.
perfect. So,
You-
with that, let me introduce you to some of the enemies that'll start as well.
Oh, there's more.
Oh yeah, I mean, so Umberly swells in the seas before you. The waters churn, and from that glassy, kind of still, haunted appearance it kind of has, the waters churn and swell and almost start turning into a just massive storm at seas. As Umberly, basically as at the center of it, with waves pulling you, almost like pulling you into her, but not quite that strong yet. As she raises her hands and things start to rise from the sea as creatures slop onto the deck.
Yeah. Well, Salty was the only one with access to your character sheet, Noko.
Oh, dang it, it's on the GM layer again. I hate that that's there, because I do that all the time. There they are.
Noko, you could have had me roll, and it would have been worse.
Worse than a natural one.
Yeah.
Because he got a 4. I
got
rolled
natural
not a
one.
natural one, and I started below him.
I mean, we can either keep the roll, or we can all ping Noko, and maybe I'll consider letting him re-roll.
Ping him! It's for your own good, Noko.
All right, the DM is please go ahead.
Yeah.
Trans, roll for him. Trans, roll for
Go
him.
Trans, go. Go Trans, go.
What's his modifier? No go.
Yeah, what's his,
Plus
what's
3.
his mod?
Plus 3,
Plus
I
3.
believe.
Roll the natural one!
Oh
I'm sorry, Yoko. I'm sorry.
It was faded.
Oh man. Wow. Oh god.
God, I'm gonna die.
Well, I guess that
What's
happened.
he? Okay, hold on. No go.
Oh, jeez.
Not much better. Okay.
Give him the 7. Well, maybe a 10. Maybe a 10.
Well, let him have 10. Let him have it.
I don't know. Fate seems to really want to have that one. Like, I gave the chance, and it rolled another one. Like, oh.
Oh, man. Damn, they're already on the ship.
Oh God. Okay.
All right.
All my best plans are now in the gutter.
Well,
Yep, some small water elementals have swarmed upon the ship, seemingly jumping from the water itself, as Umberly calls them. Very familiar to you, Andros, because you've met these style of water elemental before.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, if I'm doing the math right, I'm 10 feet away from one.
Aren't you on the second
Yes.
layer of the boat?
He's on... Yeah, these are... I should probably put him on that layer. The way this ship is a little bit... That will be something I have to kind of keep an eye on, because technically, yes, he's on the mid layer, which is where they are.
Okay.
Because the mid layer is lower, the top picture is technically the picture of the upper...
Correct.
Like,
Gotcha.
Yeah, top,
so it's gonna get a little funky with that. So
but we up top can see here, right?
Yes.
yes,
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're on the forecastle. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it. But we're on the stern castle, and then the center part where Absinthoss is the main deck just below us. So there's a
Okay.
railing to get down, or stairs if you want it to be proper.
Okay, I understand.
I think that the top two ship overviews, the midsection of the top two is actually the same thing.
Correct. Yeah, this kind of darkened area is
Yeah.
the same as this
It's
one.
the same as this. It's just what's highlighted because it's the tier of the yeah. But I said that's we had this issue before. I think we ran the comment on this ship before. So.
But we're saying the middle ship is our position right now, and the other two are just for image or for posterity to show where other parts of the ship are.
Mhm.
You can technically access all 3 deck layers, so. Okay. We'll see how this goes, but we will start off with Hildy.
Great.
Shit has hit the proverbial fan. What is our Gnome Artificer gonna
Nope,
do?
I rolled a 23.
Oh, did you? Where did it? I didn't put you in. Okay, because you got put in later.
Oh, yes, let him go first, please.
All right.
Okay. So, and these water
She's gonna take
elementals are well, are we in shadow? I guess is the storm enough of a shadow to get a sneak attack?
I mean, I did say it was like foggy and such. It is starting to clear up, kind of with the fact that she's literally creating a maelstrom. But I will say for this round, you do have sneak attack.
Okay. So then I will hit the nearest water elemental here. Cast Shadow Blades. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, better. Okay. Plus 9. That's 25 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Is this
Psychic. This is Shadow
psychic?
Blades.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so then that's 2 of these and those. Oh, yes. That's or 34 damage.
Okay. Alright, yeah.
Sheesh.
You strike this thing with your magical blades. It acts as though it's not going to hurt it, but as you strike it with these things, it kind of gurgles out at you as its form kind of shudders.
Mm-hmm. Do I get the impression that it did the amount of damage I thought it would, or less, or not, or not?
It doesn't feel like it was resistant at all.
Okay. Excuse me. So that's my action and bonus action. I will climb the mast. So let's see. That was 10.
Oh, wait, these are supposed to be large. I am sorry. I
Oh,
misread
okay.
that.
Oh, they're large.
I'll move.
creatures.
I'll move.
They
back.
are large elementals.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
Sorry, I was like reading this stat block. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. Okay, sorry.
Oh
I'll
no.
say I'm here. That was 5. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then from there I can get 15 feet up the mast. Is that okay?
All right. I just imagine Zoidberg.
Yep.
You just
It looks like the main mast is probably about 50 feet tall.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And then I'm an idiot and I can't remember the difference between Baldur's Gate and real D&D now. Can I take a cunning action as well? A cunning, because it's
To what?
dash.
I believe you used your bonus action for Shadow Blade.
I
Yeah.
did. So you
Yeah.
only get one bonus action period. You don't get
Correct.
cunning.
Yeah, cunning
Yeah.
action is your bonus action.
Okay. Okay, I'm done.
yeah. Fortunately, I cannot rewrite all the rules to match Baldur's Gate right now because I don't know how that would
Oh
work.
well, why not?
I'm sorry. Fine. Umberly gets 18 turns in a row.
Well,
Look at
Well,
all these cunning
rip.
actions she's got. No. I'm kidding. All right. Is that it, Seabreeze?
I think so. Let's just say yes.
Okay. Hildy.
Andros, what the fuck do we do?
we fucking run.
Sounds like a plan. Excuse me, Barnacle. She's gonna shove Barnacle out of the way, or try to, and grab a hold of the helm, and she's going to try to move. Like, where the fuck am I going, man?
Turn it to port. We're going away.
All right. So Hildy is going to try to take a hold of the helm, turn port, and go.
Okay.
We need to get as much distance between us and her as fucking possible.
What am I rolling?
Go ahead and roll me a. I guess that would be just a like dex. Which ship handling be under? Like dexterity?
In this case, possibly dexterity or strength. Yeah. I get to add my proficiency to it because I have proficiency in water vehicles, but I don't think anyone else does. So
But you
Okay.
You said this is an advantage, though, right?
it would be, yes.
Okay. Dexterity, just a straight dexterity check.
I think since you don't know how to, since it's not something you're used to doing, we'll just go with the dexterity.
All right, that's good with me. Okay, yeah, that is an 18.
Okay. So yeah, I'll say that successfully is able to move. I will say that turning the ship that full rotation will take. I didn't think about the calculation on that. How much though? Because it'll take some movement to turn the ship.
Maybe half to change direction.
Yeah, let's say half. Like it could be a quarter per
simplify it.
quarter turn, basically. Yeah. So if you're going a full 180, half your movement to turn.
Okay.
Honestly, the idea here is essentially what Andros is telling is basically go due south on the map.
Oh, due south of the mouse. Okay, so not
Basically, increase our distance between us and Umberly and the boats that she's got.
Okay, so you don't want to go. You're not going west, as in if I'm looking at the map, northwest. Like, so you want to go south.
Yeah, we want to go away from her.
Well,
West would be away.
west is the way too. That's why I was confused. But so
West is going. West is. Oh, sorry, my bad. I mistook that.
Okay, that's what I was confused. So you want to go? I'm guessing this way.
I think in this case, I think he's going to want to go head due south. So, sorry, I was mistaken. I thought we were still down here on the bottom, but you've got Barker's up and I missed that. So that's on me. So yeah, basically going due south, like this way.
So yeah, you use out of 50, you use 25 to turn. So you have 25 left to move the ship forward. I think you guys have control of the token, so you can probably move it as well.
I do not.
Oh. No, okay. I would have to. Controlled by all players. Done.
Okay, there we go.
Hopefully you guys should have control of it now.
So 25 is the amount that I can move after turning?
Yep.
Yeah, that gets me there. Woo.
It's a big ship.
It's something,
it wouldn't
at
be
least. All right.
wouldn't be much of an encounter if it was turn 1. I sail completely out
Right.
on the horizon.
That's fine. Okay, so that's my action. And for my bonus action, I'm going to plop down my force cannon.
Okay.
And I'm just going to put it there. And because of how tall these things are, can I see? Would I have the line of sight on this thing from where the cannon is now?
Yeah.
Okay, so the cannon is going to fire at that elemental there.
All right. Roll me the attack roll against it.
Okie dokie. Hold on just a second.
And the cannon is considered a magical attack, correct?
I believe so.
It's a ranged magic attack, or ranged magic, ranged spell
That's what I
attack.
figured.
Range spell attack, yes.
That's what I figured for being a contract. Just double checking.
Now I've just forgotten what my hit modifier is. I am so sorry.
-8.
Plus, I think it's a plus 10.
Yeah, okay. That'll be a 23.
That hits.
Cool. So. And it's 3d8 force damage. So. Get my d8s. Alright, so that'll be. Oh, wow. 14, 16 force damage.
Wow.
And it is pushed 5 feet away.
Okay. Where is it being pushed?
I think it would just be straight away from the cannon, right? So if it's
Oh, yeah.
if
So
it's
5 feet
here,
away?
then it would be pushed 5 feet that way. I guess is how that would work.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, it's a watery being, so it's still pretty much just sloshing onto the end of the ship, edge of the ship.
Okay. So that's action, bonus action. She's at the helm. She's going to stay there. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Absinthoss.
Of course, it would be right in front of me. I am going to cast Armor of Agathis at first level. Thing would. Come on. Oh. And I'm going to move 5 feet, 10 feet. Does it want to use an opportunity attack?
Yes, it is. Sorry, I'm color coding them so I remember them as well.
Yeah, just needs to beat a 17. The AC.
Okay. Oop. That's a. So it's a slam attack on its 24.
Oof. Well, at least it takes 5 cold damage, so.
It hits you for 14 bludgeoning.
Okay, let's shave off 5 off that, so it's 9.
Oh, and you said it takes cold damage?
Yep, 5, just 5.
Yeah. You notice as it strikes you, the arm that strikes you starts to freeze.
Ooh. Yep.
Looks like these things are susceptible to cold damage. Or at least some kind of freezing. Should have expected that was something of water. And that equals also, what, 5, 10... I'll go to 15. I know I'm trying to go up, so I'm just going to... let's see. So I was here, so 15, 20, 25, and I think I'm pretty happy at the moment. Can't think of anything to do with the bonus action. On the turn.
All right. Freya.
Yeah. Freya's gonna.
Moon has returned, but it doesn't look right.
Freya's not unsure what's happening because she's been cooking this whole time. So, but I'm pretty sure she heard this whole ominous voice and everything, and feeling the rocking of the ship. So she's gonna immediately start making her way towards the deck. So I'll move the 30 feet, which I assume there's a door here, one of the two. When she opens the door, she'll see these water elementals. I will say, like,
Close the door again.
She'll immediately see these water elementals confused, and then she'll speak Aquan. My friend, what are you doing here? What troubles you?
Also,
In
can you
a-
help me make this mac and cheese?
We've been trying to reach you about your boat's extended warranty.
magic touch here. I don't have a
Not even mine.
As you kind of speak to it, you hear it gurgle back. She commands us. You will drown.
She will furrow her brows at that. Can she see from the gap of the door, Umberly, or not really?
I mean, she towers above the boat, so yes.
Oh, so she like
You turn
she'll-
around and there's this Titanic-looking literal goddess swirling in the seas. So, yeah.
Okay, so here, seeing that, she'll furrow her brows and then her eyes will go wide, and then she'll look between Umberly, kind of like trying to figure out, and then she'll go back to the elemental that she was speaking to. Let's say she was speaking to the red one since it's closest. But I am gonna go ahead and cast command on that creature. So let me pull up that, and I will cast it. Just first level. And I'm gonna say halt.
Okay. What is... Oh, you have to turn up that. It is a...
Uh-oh. How do I put the chat back in? Because now it pinned out.
Wisdom saving throw.
Refresh the window, I think. Close it, refresh the window.
Okay, thank you.
+0. 15.
That should fail.
I think that
Fail.
fails. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my
So as you halt, you shout out the command in Aquan, nonetheless. It kind of reaches out an arm as if to kind of crush you for even asking anything of it, and just stops.
and she, well, with that, she kind of panics. I'm sorry, but I can't let these people drown. I know. Please don't hurt them. And then she'll turn to look to Umberly. Please, Umberly. Please, Goddess, don't. This isn't you.
She pays zero heed to anything on the ship, her eyes kind of tinged with madness. As she's roiling in like kind of her arms are moving as she's swirling the currents and seemingly lost herself in some sort of action or spell as she is staring up at the moon.
Okay. Yeah, I can't do anything else, so I'm pretty much in the doorway. So I'll end my turn there.
Pestles.
So Pestles and Thamor were in our shared quarters with Hildy, the lab, when this is all going down. Pestles opens the door to see a frosted over water elemental. He closes the door, looks over at Thamor. Thamor, angry water. Very angry water. Battle plan 1, and then he takes out experimental elixir and gives Thamor the equivalent of bless. I just closed my character sheet because I am stupid. Where is it?
Pestles.exe has stopped responding.
So number 4. For 10 minutes, Thamor will keep first, using my action to shove this thing down a special spout in the helmet for the Go Fast But Go juice. Assuming Thamor is okay with this. Number 4, boldness. For 10 minutes, you get a D4 to attacks and saves. Plus temp HP from a thing. Yes, 2d6 plus 5. I could do this. Oh, a 1 and a 6. But 12 temp HP from restorative reagents.
Did you roll that or did he? Because he can re-roll once.
Only
I
on weapon
did.
attacks.
Damn.
I mean, if I whacked him with the elixir. But that is my action.
Or Baldur's Gate. Throwing potions.
Throw it at the ground to heal 5 people.
Put it on the ground. It's not a healing potion.
I do not have a bonus action. Crap. Wait. Actually, I can't do something. Alright, Timur, you get ready. And Pesos make distraction while you get ready. So 25 feet. Trying to skirt around, and I will use a stack of Draconic Cry.
When you realize that an
And-
attack rolls can say those. Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
Within
handy.
10 feet. So
Okay.
there's
So it
only-
affects. Just
There's
affects
al-
the one.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you let off a cry that it's like a baby dragon, I guess. Kind of equivalent, but all right.
Just hear a mew.
Oh no, I know. So he goes out, he looks at the thing, he pulls up his shield, and then he says, "Hey, kitty! Do the big thing.
And
Because
Pestles
he
dies
knows-
immediately.
No,
Yeah.
He knows that the thing in front of him will hopefully be killed by the thing he just summoned. But hopefully. Anyways, that is my turn.
Getting strong Jujutsu Kaisen vibes from that play, but okay.
Hope.
All right. So it's your next
Pistols has
turn.
hope in spades.
All right.
He's met his heroes and hasn't lost all faith in.
Kind of crazy. Jeez, that's actually really good. All right. Thamor. That's right. Is Noko here yet?
He's
I
typing,
don't-
it looks like. I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that he's just going to start whacking things.
He goes fishing. He imbibes his potion of boldness, see all this stuff, and fuck it.
he did make a joke about it during the week to me. He's like, he just walks out and starts fishing. Doesn't deal with the issues at hand.
Hey, you can fish for a goddess. Add to his Pokemon deck. Add another one.
His greatest catch yet.
Move me!
Next time on Thamor's Deadliest Catch.
I think he wants you to move him.
He's going to do
I'm
a
sorry,
Zidane.
Mr. DM. I'm sorry. I'm going.
He's gonna do a Zidane and get within 5 feet of this thing.
You have been moved, sir.
Here goes my plan to cone of hold them.
10 feet.
Oh goodness.
Wasn't that 10 feet? That was 10. Oh, you only want to move 10? Wait, what?
No, he's within 10 feet now.
He wants to use his halberd, which has
Range.
10
Full
foot.
range. I'm
No,
not
he wants to move
sure.
within 10.
He's gonna just poke through the door.
So,
He just opens, like, Pestles comes coming through the door kind of swings closed a little bit, and Thamor just pushes it open. Stab! Closed door.
oh yeah, he just has to be here, I think, for that.
Alright.
Salty, are we saying the mini map is that to scale here?
Yes.
Okay.
Attempting to, anyway. I said,
I love
work in
Pokemon.
progress. We can try and improvise a little bit. With it.
Oh my
I wonder if
goodness.
Well,
Did you
there
roll
it
with
is.
the +4
It's a
or D4?
Thamor. It's a +10 now. It got fixed.
Huh.
Roll the
Yes.
d4 real quick.
I
I don't
fixed
know.
your
It's
halberd.
it's pretty close, I guess. I just barely hits that elemental.
It was a 31 hit.
Goodness.
Oh, even less so. We're going to the we're hitting two so high that you're going into the negatives. We're going integer overflow. That is magic. Your magical.
It
Halberd,
is
right?
now, yeah.
I mean, it was. It just lost. Yeah. Okay.
No.
No, no go.
Max damage.
Max damage.
Again. Go, go, go.
I imagine he's whacking it again.
Ooh.
17.
Oh. Well, yeah, that hits.
Hey, you can re-roll that.
That's a 2.
There you go. Good man.
That's a 13.
It loses some of its magic when Noko's not here, just saying that in the background.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
I'm gonna reroll it. And take another turn. And hit that. And kill it. And get my halberd back. And fish. And hit it again. And reroll it. I don't even question it anymore. Just, it happens. It's Thamor, I suppose.
Yeah, you rolled a 2. You're good.
No, I know. We know
Yeah.
Thamor. I was saying it's lost its impact with you without you here
Yeah.
saying it.
Yeah, your 2 turned into an 8. You're good.
And attack number 3.
Yeah, there we go.
That also hits.
Reroll.
Bonk. It's a 1 on the halberd. Bonk.
Yep.
Yeah, roll that again. No go.
Yeah, just roll the damage again.
Is Noko able to control the sheet, or is Salty doing the sheet?
I am not doing this.
Yeah, okay, that's
No.
marginally better.
That's a 2. But I think you have to keep the second one, right?
If you
Yep.
Yeah.
if you want, Salty, you can give me control of the sheet. I can roll this stuff for him.
If you want you to.
It's up to you, Noko.
Give control.
I'm
DM.
rolling.
He's rolling. Huh? Then
We've-
I
we've-
won't touch it.
We've lost
Considering the
rolling
last two people to
privileges.
attempt have given him that one. Thamor only works if Noko is control. For everything else, it's a nat 1. Noko touches 20. Alright. Alright, anything else?
No, apparently there's more.
Wait, there's
Oh,
more.
no, that's it.
I'm actually surprised. Andros.
Okay. So the reason I asked about the length of the ship, I think this ship is only about 80 to 100 feet long. So I almost wonder if we should double everyone's size on the ship. I think it's only about 20 or 25 feet wide, and I'm more just thinking for spell sizes.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
I'm good.
But I
at
think
that.
if we just double everyone's size, make all of us 2 sizes and make the elementals a 4, and then just basically-
I see. I guess we can. Do you think we'll get too cluttered if I do that?
I mean, it's not a huge ship, so I expect it's kind of meant. It's supposed to be a little cluttered.
Alright. I guess that makes sense, but let's see what happens, I guess.
And I think we can just treat all of the distances as essentially halved or whatever.
So everyone also is now
Yep.
larger.
So I'm
Hey.
way up the mast then.
Well, no, it's still the right distance. It's still 50,
Yeah, you-
so...
Oh.
Oh, but yeah, in terms of... Yeah, I guess you're saying.
Yeah, if it's
So-
if it's
You're
every
probably near
square
the
is
top of the
half of
mast.
5.
Yeah.
No, I'm way up.
So you're
It's
probably
And so-
acrobatic.
because you
I
got
guess in that
15
regard,
up,
then-
so you're probably 30 up
In that regard,
Right.
also pestilence would also hit the blue elemental as well.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Hildy's still tiny. Just leave her
Aw.
tiny.
I'm a tiny.
I know. I was just messing.
Oh,
I was just messing with Hildy, saying she's small.
Yes, I'm short.
But currently, you are at the wheel, Hildy. Or no, did you move as your bonus action after you did the thing? 'Cause
No,
you pushed Barnacle out of the way to.
I just thought that was my movement. Like me and Barnacle were sharing the helm basically. But
Okay. Well, you need to be at the helm for it to technically
okay. Well
control.
then, yeah, I'm at the helm.
I just wasn't paying attention. I got moved, but it's all good. Okay. So this is gonna look a little weird, I suppose, but that I guess makes sense. Scaling in this game is a little weird now, so I'm doing maps.
Well, it's you're having both ship compact on the ship and massive scales combat at the same time.
Yep, I'm trying something. I thought it would be fun, so we'll see.
It's
what
cool.
happens.
Oh
It's
no, this is
interesting.
awesome.
All right. So, the last thing Andros heard was Umberly saying, "I'm sorry. She commands me." Something to that effect.
Yeah, she commands it.
Is there anything he can do, being soul linked with her? Is there any sort of like charisma check or spell check, arcana check that I can make to try to reconnect? Or to do something to try to wrest some, not control, but at least try to wrest her from whatever's controlling her? Like if I'm assuming right now I wouldn't be able to go into water form.
No. Right now, your connection with her is almost completely severed.
Okay.
Like you still kind of feel her presence, but she is for the most part. Like I said, I don't want to. I mean, you already heard one part of it, but I don't want to spoil it if you haven't quite put it together in terms of what just happened. But
No, I'm yeah, it's very clear what just happened.
yeah, okay, good.
Yeah, I'm right on there with you.
So I'm trying to think of how that would work when, yeah, you're fighting against something that's already A, powerful magic, on top of B, being literally a force of nature.
Okay.
I'm trying to think if I can get what I can have you do to.
Second question, then.
Mm-hmm.
We have a moon in the sky right now.
Yep.
Would he be able to at least attempt to go into crystalline form? Or is it tainted?
You can attempt it, but you don't know what'll happen. Because right now, what's up there is not the like I said, the moon itself doesn't look real. It looks cracked and broken.
Okay. All right. Then, at that, I am going to. Yeah. He's going to look down, see the four elementals in the middle of in the middle of his ship. Go, fuck. Right.
I will say though, like with trying to get your connection going, it may be something that becomes easier as it goes on, as the spell's power goes through. But as it literally just happened right now, it feels like she's completely severed from you.
Okay. Would trying to reestablish that connection be an action? Or would that just could it be a bonus action, an incidental?
I'd say it's a bonus action, and you'd have to roll. Since it's the start of it, and we haven't had anything happen, I guess that would be under probably like a.
Would I be able to roll persuasion?
It's not persuasion, because again, you have no connection to her. It's trying to overcome the fact that she is now being controlled by basically what would be her superior in a sense.
Might I suggest Arcana to try and figure out what might be going on?
You can. If there's two ways to go about it. It's like you want to go Arcana route, you can try to use Arcana to figure out what happened. Like try to deduce if you don't already have a plan, or confirm what you think is happening with her. I'd say, because you're a sorcerer, I guess Charisma. You could just roll like a Charisma saving throw, I guess, but at disadvantage, to see if you could try to start rebuilding that connection, or see if you can try to beat this false magic, I guess.
Okay.
But currently, it would be, like I said, I guess as a warning, it'll probably be a very high DC to start. That may wane as the longer this goes.
Right. My thought is, make this check, attempt to do it, and essentially give it. Any sort of success can at least move the. I guess if we're calling it a slider, move it back toward having some sort of semblance of control, or at least some sort of communication. That's my thought. Is like right now we're in full hostile mode, and he's trying to nudge it back into, hey, let's.
Fair enough. But like I said, since this is the very start of it, and it's just the first part of the control, like the magic is going to be very hard to break at the point.
All right. You said Charisma save with disadvantage?
Yep.
Okay. Let's roll that. Shit.
Yep.
That's a natural 1. So a total of 10.
Oh, of course it is.
So yeah, you, like I said, it feels like there's a void in your chest right now.
The other one was 19 too.
And even like with how fast that abrupt like terror from you is, like your skin is even starting to kind of get craggly and rocky looking, just because they maintain balance with each other at this point, and all of a sudden there's a giant hole that Grumbar unintentionally kind of pushed into.
Yep.
So not any real lasting effects, but it's just. Wait a minute, how that's supposed to be in control?
He he turns and shouts out, "Umberly, come on! She's not yours! She doesn't control you! Fuck! Stony, hold the fort down. Keep the... whatever is going on in my head right now." And he's gonna turn. "The rest of you fuckers, get off my ship!" And he's gonna throw a slow down on the 4 elementals as his action.
Nice.
Okay.
So they need to make a wisdom save throw. It'll hit all of them, so...
Okay,
it's a 40-foot cube.
Creatures. Nice. Let's see. So wisdom saving throw, and it's a concentration. Let's see. So they have a 0. So we'll start with red. Fails. Blue.
Meets. That's
Meets.
success.
Green.
Goodness.
Yellow fails.
Got 2 of them anyway.
Actually, one moment. I think I took heightened, right? Heightened. Okay. Yeah, I would like to say I spent the 3 sorcery points to cast it as a heightened spell. So they would all roll at disadvantage.
They would all roll at disadvantage. Okay.
Yes.
I guess we will go ahead and roll blue and green again then. Blue, disadvantage failing. Green, disadvantage, nat failing. I guess I should roll the other 2 in case they nat fail too. Red. Don't move.
My mistake. It gives 1 creature disadvantage. So.
Oh.
So.
Just pick one.
Well,
Yeah, just one of the.
pick whichever one.
The one that rolled the 19, I guess.
Roll the 19. That was green. That's the one that nat won again. That will. Okay.
Okay, so 3 of the 4 are slowed then.
Okay. Do again. That does.
So they have a -2 to their AC. They can only take -2 to AC, Dex saving throws. Can't make reactions, and only an action or a bonus action on their turn. And if they make an attack, they only can attack once. They don't get their multi-attack.
Let's see. Hold on. Creature attempts to cast a spell. Well, it's ways an effective a spell. Makes another wisdom save at the end of his turn on the successful one. It ends. Okay. Speed is halved. Okay. Oh, but it can still move. It can still. Okay,
Yes.
but it's halved. Okay, I read that
Yeah.
wrong. I thought it like basically. It was like, why would it have the speed but then not allow it to move? That
Nope.
sounds-
They have half
Okay.
speed, lowered AC, lowered Dex saves, can only take an action or a bonus action, can't take reactions, and only one attack on their turn.
Okay.
And then he'll turn and look at Barnacle and be like, Bonnie, keep us moving.
All right, Cap.
Can Barnacle also steer the ship, move us another 50 feet?
If he is able to push Hildy out of the way.
I mean,
Because
he's
currently
water,
there
right?
needs to be
He's just-
somebody. Somebody has to be at the helm, basically.
Yeah, he will push Hildy out of the way.
Okay.
She's
Have
not
him
going
roll.
to. She's not going to resist. She knows what's happening here.
Okay. So you get pushed.
Yep.
And that's Barnacle's. I guess that's a bonus action to push.
Sure.
Just for the sake of it's not like a hostile action, and takes the wheel. Go ahead and
Barney,
roll
take
me.
the wheel.
And I would roll. And we're saying it's dexterity.
Yes. Basically, it's going to affect how well thresholds to hit for how much speed you basically get.
And because he's part me, he will have proficiency with water vehicles, so he gets proficiency added to this. All right, that is a total of 16.
Okay. That is for full speed. Meets.
Okay.
Oh, you get a 50-foot burst. So go ahead and you should have control of the ship now.
Okay. Okay, 50 feet. Cool. And that'll be his turn. So I am
Okay.
done.
All right. So as Umberly is churning the waters around her eyes, looking at the moon, you hear her mutter not mutter, but it's loud. It's like a booming voice, even in muttering, a incantation that seems to cause a shockwave to rupture across the seas.
Mm.
Does anybody have counterspell?
I do, but not that range.
No.
Yeah, I only
Counterspell six.
Also,
Exactly.
Counterspell 60
not
feet.
really a spell that she is
Yeah.
performing. And she looks towards the water. Rise.
No.
Crush them on the rocks.
Oh no.
And she looks over and she is going to do a couple of things. So, one, she is going to cause a maelstrom to occur around her. I will need everyone on board, including the other ship, is going to take some damage in this, to make me dexterity saving throws, or acrobatics, I guess, would be. No, dexterity saving throw, or you'll be knocked prone as the ship starts swirling around, violently, getting tossed and thrown above the waves at an alarming
Okay.
degree.
Okay. Dex saves. And we wouldn't make this at advantage because of my control over the ship, right? It'd just be normal.
Normal.
Hildy rolled a natural 20.
All right.
And-
Hildy's getting her
Anderos.
sea legs, goddammit.
Anderos rolled a natural 20.
Hey!
Hey.
Okay. We need Thamor and Seabreeze.
Barnacle rolled a nat 1!
Oh no.
But I think Barnacle is immune to prone, so
Yeah, I think you're right.
Barnacle is immune to prone.
He is, same status as that. He is immune to being knocked prone, amusingly enough.
And that means those water elementals are as well, so.
All right, so unfortunately, unless we'll right on Thamor, but Freya, you are knocked prone as the boat lurches violently, being tossed about the waves.
Would I need to make a concentration saving throw in order? Or wait, no, that's command. Command is something else. Never mind.
I mean, it's something else now. No, you do not have to make the.
Okay.
Did the wave reach 30 feet up? I mean, yes, around you. It's like there's water kind of crashing to the deck, but it's not capsizing you yet. It's just kind of
30
throwing the
foot
boat
up the
on
mast, so like if there's a wave that went over the deck, it wouldn't have hit me. But
No. Like there's waves starting to hit the sides of the deck and crash over, but it's not
Uh-huh.
quite there yet. But it's starting to churn.
oh, okay,
The water is getting more violent.
okay.
I think it's just the boat being thrown that was causing
Oh,
this.
then it'd
So
probably
the
be worse
impact-
for me because the mast would go whipping all back and forth, right?
I mean, I figure you can hold on. I'm not gonna try and make it unless you do
Kitty-
something precarious
claws.
and nuts.
You have spider climbs.
Yeah, kitty claws.
Then we'll make a dexterity throw. Make a dexterity saving throw. Thamor.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Nice.
Of course.
Thamor is unfazed.
Okay.
He's now clean.
That is her first action. Her next action that she does is she is going to start calling down. As she raises her hands up, the clouds swell and starts furling up in a storm around her, and you hear the rumblings of thunder.
Oh shit.
Oh, I better get
She
off this
starts-
mast. Ugh.
She starts calling down bolts of lightning from the sky.
Cool.
Barnacle. I need Barnacle to roll me a Dex saving throw.
Be better than your nat 1. 19.
Okay. He is able to pilot the ship to avoid the oncoming lightning for now.
Nice.
Fucking
Oh,
A. All right.
Okay.
so that was technically a pilot. Was it a saving throw or a piloting check?
It's a piloting check, but it's
Okay.
it would have been a disadvantage for the first one. But since you have advantage, that's why I said just roll normally.
Gotcha.
Since he was in control of it.
So
But
would have been 23 total then with the proficiency.
yes. So there is that. And then as the last part from what she said, Rise, as the water is swelling and churning, something seems to be moving underneath.
Oh no.
Shit, run. This is such. Oh no.
Da, 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 da.
It's been nice knowing all of you.
Oops, no, don't do that.
Also,
Roll 20,
our-
please.
would our crew have a turn?
So with the crew, because just the number of things going on. The crew is, I'm kind of going with the pretense that they're basically manning damage to the ship right now.
They're
So,
basically
like-
just keeping the ship controlled,
Yeah.
attacking the
Dude,
sails, that kind of stuff.
Otherwise, yeah, attacking the sails, keeping everyone on. Like if there's damage, because it is a storm. Like I kind of figured things are taking passive damage from just things fighting. Your spells hitting parts of the ship. They're all kind of in fix the ship and keep it going. And as you pilot it, they're assisting.
Great.
They're
I
the
like it.
reason why we can pilot.
I like
So-
it.
And fight at the same time kind of deal. So
Okay.
that's my logic, just because I don't also want to have like 18 tokens for all the dwarves, and I figured that would
No,
just
no, no.
be-
I was
That makes
thinking like a
sense.
single ship turn, but that makes
Yeah.
sense that they're helping out.
Yeah.
Making sure we can sail. I like it.
Oh, what is this crap?
Oh dear.
Oh, great.
So
Got a fucking
things
kraken.
start.
We got Kraken.
I knew
The
someone
water
would
turned
say it.
black. Remember, shoot the tentacles first.
All right.
Don't
Those
forget to eat
are-
your roasted shark.
Yeah,
No.
and take food
However,
with you.
there
Make sure
seems
you
to
have food.
be, for those that can see over the rail, there seems to be something much larger beneath the ship. Dietrich's turn. Please, token insert. No. One downside of the giant map, I can't click on tokens without zooming them in. He is going to start making his way down as well. So yeah, seas get rougher, things start appearing, and the water elementals are going to do their thing. Let's see.
Does Dietrich's ship look like it's affected by Umberlee's storm?
Yes. It is getting tossed about as well. From this distance, you can't see the extent of damage or what's happening aboard it.
Sure.
But regardless, all you see is it seems to be turning and trying to make its way in the same direction you are.
Sure.
Given what Dietrich was doing, well, he may not care what's going on.
It's okay, guys. I've got an unbreakable spyglass. I can see him just fine.
Thanks, Alton.
I love it. He's got it on his hip at all times.
All right, so let's see. He is going to. This one's close. Oh, he told it to halt, so it literally cannot do anything. Okay, so it just sits there, I believe. Let me see what's halt. Did I need to re-roll for it?
I think it's a one and done.
I think it's just a one-turn thing.
Yeah, it doesn't move,
Yeah.
takes no actions. Okay, so it literally just stands there and stares angrily at you, bubbling
It
as
would.
though it were.
And it will reroll.
Yeah.
It's
Yay!
slow save.
Yes, it will. Aha. It
Fail.
fails. Alright. So it did nothing. Blue. He can
Nice.
slosh forward. He is going to basically slosh on top of you, Pestles.
Oh, cool.
So he is going to. Yeah. He is going to roll through you. He is going to. Apparently, he can only hit you once. I think. Yeah, he can only hit you once, so he can't do his multi attack.
No, blue is not slowed. He's the one that isn't.
Oh, never mind.
Oh,
Then, yeah, he will
no!
multi attack you.
Goodbye, everyone.
So, first attack is a 10.
No.
14.
No.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Great job, Elemental. You had one shot at it. And you also need to make a strength saving throw.
Oh no. How does this work?
We are
again?
artificers are great at strength.
Yeah, exactly. Let me just write how this. 17.
Hey,
Dang. Okay. You do not get grappled by it.
I bet I'm floating inside a water elemental now.
Basically, yes. It can exist in the same square as you. So it is basically encompassing you, but it is not grappling you with its ability.
Or are you walking on it because you have water wall?
I don't think it counts as a body of water.
I mean it is a body of water.
All right, Hilda, you go overboard.
I'll take it.
Bracket tentacle, legendary action.
All right, Mr. Yellow has a lot of stuff against him.
Does that apply, Salty?
I do not believe that works on this. Oh no, it does. Hold on. Saving throw. Oh, I didn't. Yes, it does. I lied. It does apply. I did not see that. I'm bad. So you are pushed out of its space. I'm trying. You get pooped out of its space.
Yeah. Well,
Why?
you're wetter.
Cool.
Yeah, I love how that's in the middle of the fucking text block. All right.
no.
Yeah.
I'm still
Alright.
between two of them.
All right. The other one, it is going to slosh. Only move. So it's half speed. Oh my gosh, I can only move 10 feet. It is slowly moving. But it is going to slosh in
no.
the door.
Wait, isn't that one also slowed from the ice?
Yes, that's why it said it's halved and minus 20. It's all 10 feet of movement. Oh no, wait. It gets even less than that. It doesn't have base 60. It gets 5. Okay. It was like over here. Okay. It gets.
But it's still within 10 feet of Thamor, so do your thing, Thamor.
He
Sentinel.
moved 5 feet towards Thable.
Just slow
Alright.
walking.
Okay, why am I pinging? Alright, it's gonna move 5 feet. Yeah, well, you're the only thing in range of it, so.
Yeah, but it's within 10 feet of Thamor, so.
Yes, it is. I don't think it's ever gonna get away from Thamor. Yes, that is. Alright.
4, 4, and 1. No.
Alright, well, this one is
No.
going to try to punch Pestles as well. It's the
Cool.
only thing in range. So, one attack.
Nope.
13. And roll me another strength saving throw as this one tries to whelm you.
Can it do that? Since
It
it's slow?
is. It's not an action. It's just a creature
Oh.
existing in its space.
Strength.
No,
Oh,
that's-
Ooh.
Okay.
that's unfortunate.
So you take 2d8 plus 4. 15
Ouch.
bludgeoning, and you are grappled.
Oh,
Ouch.
cool. That's that is definitely a chunk of my health.
Okay. A creature within 5 feet of the elemental can pull a creature out of it by taking action. Save. Someone can yank you out if they can. All right.
There's currently a
The
floating kobold.
green elemental is slowed, but not.
I love having no reactions.
I mean, you have Flash of Genius, but I doubt that would have helped you.
No.
So we can all move a whole 15.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I ain't going anywhere. Alright, so what it's going to attempt to do then, it's going to slosh towards the mast, and it's going to start striking the mast.
Oh, that's not good.
That is
That's
not
okay.
good.
We have mending.
Takes a minute to
So-
cast.
Yes, gather around, children of the water. Come to me. So, did I just? Hello? Uh-oh.
Yes.
Fail?
14 he fails, and green.
Oh, come on.
Man.
Okay, that's a
Green
success.
succeeds.
Actually, no. Green's heightened. He's rolling at disadvantage.
Oh, that sticks around?
Thought so.
Does it?
Not sure
Oh.
it does.
Is it only the first save?
I think it's only.
If it
the
is, it's dumb.
initial. I agree with you on that logic.
No, we're using the updated version. It has disadvantage on all its saving throws against the spell.
Okay, so it's updated, because that's like the original one that says it's
The original is just the first.
saving
That's
throw.
that's dumb.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, it's dumb
3
'cause
sorcery
it's
points
succeeded.
for disadvantage on one save is dumb.
Alright, I rolled an 8.
Yay.
Fine. Alright, it's still slow. It's angry, but it's slowly angry.
No.
Alright. Seabreeze, you have someone knocking on your the mast door.
Okay. Can I climb down and then run along the boom, the lower boom? Here, I'll show you. Wait. Ugh. So out along this thing.
I do not know how high up that would be, I guess, because you climbed up.
I was up 30.
Yeah, it's up 30.
So-
I guess
so
total
it-
of 50. Would a small ship like this have a second? Or I guess is the boom in the bottom part of the sail that it's attached to?
Yeah, it's a square.
Okay.
Yep, boom up
Well,
top.
no, not necessarily. I know what you're saying. Like, typically, I think you'd only have a boom across the top of the sail on a smaller ship, and then it's just ropes pulling the bottom of it taut. So you're free to say that that isn't there, but it kind of looks like it, or no? No, maybe that's just the space in between the.
I'll say if the size of the ship is what we're kind
Yeah.
of going for, I figured it'd be just a single sail, like.
Okay, I'll make this extra risky then. Can I climb down enough to run along the bottom of the sail with my nice claws?
Can certainly try. Roll me a, I guess, an acrobatics on that one.
Oh, oh yeah, easy. That's 24.
All right, yeah. Like
so,
the vagabond pirate you are of some sort.
some kind. So that's 20 to get down, and then I'll go. I think it was here, and then cone.
Oh!
Mhm.
No, no, no.
Okay.
Wait.
Man is cooking with gas. Freeze
There.
those elementals.
There. Shit. Okay. Damn. That's Fuck. So I'm gonna be really close. I'm gonna end up really close to this one elemental. That's okay.
It's okay. It can't take reactions.
Oh, nice.
It is slowed, unfortunately,
Green cannot.
against its best
Blue.
wishes.
Blue is able to.
Blue's the only one with reaction.
Okay. So is there a way I can get all three of these in a single frost fingers, which is supposed to be 15-foot cone, but I guess the scale is doubled. I guess if I start it from this thing here, it's perfect.
I mean,
Well,
it's all of them.
It does
yeah.
look like it's clipping all three.
That's
Yeah.
where I'd like to
Does
go.
look like it, yeah. So should.
Okay.
Is it fully cuts the corner or whatever it is?
It's the
Pestles might also get a little chilled,
frost
That's
fingers.
but
So they all make a 15 DC.
Constitution saving
Constitution saving throw.
throw. And that the slow does not cut that, right? That cut the
Only
dex
dex
Just dex
and
saves.
AC. Okay. So con, they actually have decent con. So blue. I jinx myself, I think, whenever I say they have good things. And when I say they have shit, they roll real well. So, alright, blue for his hubris. Got that one. Green succeeds, and yellow succeeds.
Man,
So
blue will
that's
take
kind of a
Take
crappy
half damage.
roll too.
It takes the full damage. It rolled in that one.
Okay, so
It took it to the face.
I rolled a 6 total for damage.
Oh.
No, it takes
still.
full damage.
Oh, the crit
Oh,
fail.
max.
Then the crit fail takes 16.
It is taking max damage because it crit failed and took the entire blast to the face. It just like lunged into it. It felt like it wanted to get cooled down.
And
Looks
the other
cool.
ones, I guess, take 3. However, the cold freezes non-magical liquids. So if they're, I suppose, giving off liquid or they're standing in liquid, all of that's frozen now.
Okay,
As long as it's
so
not part of
and their
them.
movement's probably slowed now because of.
yeah, so the way they work, if they take cold damage, they partially freeze and speed is reduced by 20 until their end of their next turn.
So I think they're
So
immobile.
little movement.
I think
Wow.
they're immobile now.
I love this.
That's why the other one can only move 5 feet because it got halved and then reduced by 20.
Boom.
So, yeah.
Cooking with gas.
Or I don't know which
then
one
I
actually
will-
goes first. I guess I don't know what order of operation that goes.
I don't know.
Because if you have first and reduce by 20, it's 0 speed. If you reduce by 20 and have is 5. I don't know what the order of operations is in this
I
game.
think
for
it's
that.
I think it's the first one where the multiplier happens first.
Oh,
So
well,
they
the other
just-
one.
I
So
think.
they just can't move.
Then I will run out and then drop down next to this cannon.
Yes.
And that's my turn.
All right.
Alrighty. Pestles, you're feeling a little chilly, while also drowning.
Yeah.
Hildy,
All right. First things first. Treg, will Barnacle allow me to nudge him out of the way so I can get back to the helm?
Yep.
All right. Cool. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna.
that'll
just-
be your bonus action basically for that.
Oh, that's the bonus action.
To push him out of the way, yes, is what I'm kind of going with.
Well, darn, then I can't activate my cannon, but that's fine. We need to move. All right. I can't no go. It takes my action to move the ship, and we need to move the ship. Sorry.
What did you do?
Nothing.
He's asking for cocaine.
He's asking for cocaine, but I can't give him cocaine right now.
Give her reg juice.
Cocaine bear.
Cocaine bear.
Okay, this is a I can math 15.
15 is just under, so you get half
Flash of
speed.
genius. Flash of genius. Plus
Okay.
5.
All right, then that succeeds. So you get
Cool.
full speed.
All right, 50 feet.
Yep.
That'll put me right there. Yep. And if I use
Okay.
my bonus action to push Barnacle, then I can't fire my cannon. So I guess that's That's my
You
turn.
do, however, see the large tentacle looming out of the water fairly close by.
Great. Okay.
Good turn. Get
Yeah.
that ship out of there.
Well, we need to move, so
Mhm.
All right. Absinthoss.
Man, all this time, and I still can't know what to do with my turn. I
steer,
feel like I'm-
move the ship, dude.
You,
Or-
but
or
you're
shoot-
already moving the ship.
Or
Get
shoot
your-
the elementals.
cannon.
We
I'd say
can move the ship.
Or-
What? One person per turn can move the ship. We need to fucking get out of Dodge. Move the ship.
Here, just
Wait,
just
hold on.
anything but cast darkness. Just don't just don't do it.
Remind me, what was the logic last? Have you tried blowing the sails with magical wind before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Remind me how that went.
Very well. We're still alive, and 70 sessions or so into
Correct.
this campaign.
It got you to avoid an ice blast from Frost's breath attack.
yeah, it might be able to give us a boost for the next time. For the next person who pilots the ship.
Or you can shoot the thing that Thamor is poking that currently has a kobold companion inside. But, you know, it's fine. I'll be fine. Probably. Does
Your
anyone have a
water,
diamond?
mine.
Water mine. He suddenly becomes the god of the seas.
That also ran across my mind. I'm gonna look back
You're
at
my juice box.
Points at Umberly. You gotta point at Umberly while doing that.
Oh, jeez.
Your water mine. It just becomes a balloon of the entire ocean.
Did Absinthoss
Thirsty
just
mama,
drink
mine.
an elemental?
Trying to get. Oh, okay. We can-
Absinthoss. I've never felt more powerful.
Salty yet alluring.
Sorry, I am rereading.
Oh wait,
spell
there
check.
was there. Did you say there was a moon out?
Yes.
Oh.
A red moon.
Oh.
A reddish
What?
blue. Like it's kind of like an odd. Think 3D, like a broken 3D glasses
Oh,
effect,
dear.
Mm.
but it looks
So how
cracked.
far
and
away is the
incomplete.
moon?
It looks like we're supposed to be. It's not like
So is
I
it
love you,
the,
Key.
is it the moon or a representation, a magical?
That's what I was wondering.
as far as you're aware, it's. I mean, it doesn't look like correct, but it's in the position it should be. It's 5 feet above the boat. Jump.
It's actually you're in a diorama. Everybody's been shrunk down. You're all in a little diorama.
Pinwheel.
The
Yeah.
poor intern I hired that's holding the moon by a string above the ship. is now getting tired. We're dropping it a little too low. It's been corrected in the next patch. The moon is now properly in its right position.
Either that or it's Truman Show. And if
Oh,
it
yeah.
falls down, a potted light falls and crashes onto the deck.
Alright, so I think I have an idea going with that. So, Absinthoss he's on the top. He's looking to see there's a giant Umberly in the back, seeing that we're booking it, and there's these tentacles. He knows the danger of tentacles.
I
Tentacles.
was just gonna say he knows the allure of the
Tentacles.
tentacles.
Yeah, we're a Toyota Hilux at the moment. So he's going to look around. He is going to look at the sail, seeing obviously all the chaos at the bottom. And he is going to call upon the void, asking for the power of air in an attempt to cast control wind.
Ooh.
Okay.
Put the
Nice.
spell description on the with the wind gust.
Ranged attack weapons that pass through or are made against targets within the cube.
I'm going to take some liberal requests just to see if I can use the gust to basically have a quick draft to make the boat go faster.
The 100-foot cube.
guess you could put it just above where we are, so we're not
Mhm.
shooting through it for the ranged attack disadvantage.
Well, he creates one of those effects. So he's creating the gust, which is he picks up
Right.
the. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I see what
So
you're
yeah,
saying,
yeah.
yeah,
If he
with the
does it
shot.
above everyone, I mean, again, the sails, as we said, is like a 50-foot mass. So if he does it kind of above, like aiming center-ish to it, it should be above everyone, unless you aim up. So
here's
yeah.
the- we could do that. I guess another thought before we choose a location is, if we have it down on the ground or ground level, once we get past it, we can also basically lock out a Kraken that's underneath it. If we do a downdraft.
If you do a downdraft, it's not going to push the boat anywhere.
Well, the thought process, or this thought process I was thinking was, boat goes through, and then you have, tentacle monster, right? And then if you keep pushing the tentacle monster deeper underwater, it can't really chase us that well.
How does the air go through the water?
You're basically pushing
say-
down the water.
I-
It's magic. It made sense in my head.
I mean, you can certainly try.
Oh, what if you push down into the water hard enough, it aerates it, and then we all die? Because it's like a ski pool. And we all just sink into our deaths. Sorry.
Once we clear it,
Uh-huh.
we go faster than the Kraken, and then
You could probably make a lot of sea foam.
I mean, what about control water? And there's other things.
So I'm not sure control water
Redirect
lets you
flow.
go faster. It always seems to go
Yeah,
slow.
you could make a stern wave. I've seen it done.
That's why I was thinking of the control.
It's hard to control, though.
Let's not
Like-
capsize us.
I will also throw out there that right now, controlling the water from the deity of water herself doing so.
Oh,
might be a
yes.
tad
Maybe
difficult.
tricky.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Yep.
Just throwing that out there as one of those.
Oh,
You
it's
might
teleport
think
again.
about that. But wind, however, should be fine. I just need to know kind of where and what.
So I'm thinking, right, since boat is over yonder. I mean, sorry, with art time over here, right? Boat's over yonder. If I make a box that's, like yon, right? We could still not have to worry about the disadvantage portion while still being okay with the sail. Does that logic check out?
I heard some numbers and then I heard other not like words, and I don't know what those words were.
So if I make a box like this, right, would our cannon still have disadvantage to shoot? It's kind of on the edge.
Again, it's kind of where 100-foot cube is. So I guess it's 100 foot by 100 foot is how the cube works.
Cube
Yeah.
is 100 foot aside, yeah.
Okay. So
Nobody's
yeah, it
300
would.
feet, so.
I mean, yeah, if you make it there, the cannons would have disadvantage in that box unless you put it high enough in the air.
Yeah, if you just put it like 5-10 feet above our heads, that should catch the sail and not give us disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you aim up.
Yeah, this isn't wind wall. Y'all have to put it on the ground.
True.
So yeah, you could put it like 10, 20 feet in the air, and it would still catch the sail, but not be. So you just need to. Why have multiple cubes?
I'm just crudely drawing it. You think that's a better location for the cube?
I don't know. Maybe you can blow Umberly's top off.
Okay, that's
Man, I thought it was down bad.
I mean, Andros
not
would
lose
willingly
the
fail
goddesses.
against that, and he'd be stunned for a turn, so...
Let's not lewd the goddesses.
Dude, come on.
All right.
Willingly failed
Alton
stunned.
is not here. We don't have a bard. None of you are allowed to try to seduce the goddess by blowing her top.
It's not the
Lies.
character's fault. It's
Lies.
the player.
Andros disagrees.
All
All right, Andros,
I'm
go
gonna-
for it. It'll be your funeral.
Right, I am going to cast this here and have it blow We're going southward, right? What
So-
direction are we going in?
I
We're
will.
going
I will just suggest what, Salty. What is the range and then disadvantage range of the cannons? And that's sort of why I was drawing the square like over here, in case we need to turn and like shoot at this other ship, which is what I'm gonna do. Excuse me.
Oh, true.
Or we could just cast it where you are, and then we're just running, which is fine.
My thought is
I-
try to get as far out of Umberlee's maelstrom as possible.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
actually
think
not a bad idea.
They have an effective range of 1,500 feet, apparently.
Oh, well,
Wow.
damn. Okay, cast her wherever you
Wow.
want. I'm good.
I'm trying to look up what a medieval a basically old school cannon would have an effective range. An effective range was 500 yards or less. Very old school
According
caliber.
to the DMG
Sounds
cannon,
good.
600
Zerg,
feet effective.
Quiet.
Zerg, shut up.
I'm sorry. It's
They're-
This is
they're
a
still
Hildy
they're
souped
still-
up this cannon, okay?
oh, that's
They're
right.
still within 600 feet anyway.
I mean, yeah, but
They're only 300 feet away.
it's an experiment. Nothing's gonna be perfect. We're just gonna go with the first thing I saw. So fuck it.
I'm sorry. I was the kid that asked the teacher at the end of class, "Hey, didn't we have homework that was due?"
Yeah, well, you know what? Everyone hated that kid.
I know.
Oh, yikes. I load
Be
pestles into a cannon.
Water hill,
He is
no.
bored of Murphy.
I can fly!
Board!
Oh, no,
Board!
We're to load Sea Breeze.
Equip
We already
your
have the sound
sword!
effect. No. We already have the sound effect from Sea of Thieves to load Sea Breeze in there.
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, do it. I'm down.
I'm
Alright.
not.
How do I end my turn?
Say it.
Say,
Say
you
I
and
will end the turn after casting.
This is not Foundry Shred.
I
Okay.
will end my turn there, casting it 10 feet above the air.
All right. So you create a breeze that seems to fill the sails, aiding you against the surge of, maelstrom that she is trying to keep you here with.
Hey,
Freya, what?
Salty, can I ask a question for just future turns? This is probably really stupid, but can I direct my cannon to steer the ship?
No.
Damn. Okay.
I let a lot of things go, but the cannon cannot steer the ship.
Hey, if I don't ask, how do I know? All right.
In fact, the cannon actually is starting to regret its ability to be subservient to you as it watches the other cannons being used in such fashions. It incites a cannon rebellion, and now the cannons are animate and are attacking you as well for your course.
It thinks you're a cheater.
Uh,
No, the cannon cannot pilot the ship, unfortunately.
all right.
Freya, you are prone, I
Prone.
believe, so
Yeah.
you can use your action to stand back up, but
It
the
takes
elemental...
action. I thought it was half of your movement.
I said your movement. Take half your movement.
Oh, I'm
then-
sorry.
You still, I
Um,
said you still have your action. Sorry.
That's all right. So we're using our spell components like if we had a range of 60 feet, so that covers the deck, or is it double that? Just to get this clarified.
Whatever's measuring on roll 20,
Mhm.
that is half of the distance that it actually is. So you are standing
Got it.
you were standing 5 feet from that thing instead of it being 10 feet away.
Okay.
But it's slowed, so it doesn't have a reaction.
Right. Okay. So, yeah, I was gonna stand up, to remove the cone. Oh, not the prone, and then I was gonna. So within 5 feet, get like right in front of it. And I was gonna do cone of cold and angle it so that way I can show you guys how this works, but. It was gonna go this way, and then I was use careful spell so that way I can save pestles.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
good
know
call.
if that works. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think we saw your cone.
I did
Oh,
not.
you did?
No,
I saw it.
I think you have to broadcast to others.
Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. Here, I'll do that again. So I was gonna be like this.
So you're gonna measure out to 120 feet.
Oh, well, I'm guessing I will also use it on Thamor.
You may need to angle it so you're careful. Pretty much.
Yeah,
I
careful.
think at
That's
your
what I'm doing.
Because
Uh,
we're all up here, so
yeah,
They're
you'll
on the
hit,
top deck.
You'll
It's
hit
gonna hit everyone on
pestles.
top deck.
Yeah, you'll hit pest.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Got it. Okay, so.
Command word chill. That's cone of
Okay.
cold. Command word chill.
Okay. So. Oh man. No. Okay. So this is gonna be really difficult because it's like level. Hell.
can you move
It's-
at all? Like,
Well, I
reposition
moved
yourself?
5 feet, but
Can you get next to it, basically up on the gunnel, and aim it off the side of the ship? Just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, do that. Do that. Please do
Alright,
that.
I'll do that. Sorry, my measurement is terrible at this, but
Please
you'll
don't
go to-
make my sacrifice for nothing of 6 hit
Yeah.
points or 5 hit points.
Yeah. So
okay,
you'll hit
so-
pestles and Thamor, but you can careful them.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So that's careful spell. So I'll post that there. So that's spell effects. So that's 2 creatures. So I use 2 sorcery points.
Nope.
If that's...
One
Nope,
one
just
sorcery
one.
point. You can choose
Oh.
up to 5 creatures.
Oh well, okay. 10.
Because
one
it's your
sorcery point.
wisdom. Yeah,
Thank
it's your
you.
wisdom mod.
And I will do that cone of cold. There you go.
Wow.
What's the upper radius of the cone of cold?
Jeez.
It's a 60-foot
upper-
cold, right?
There you go.
60-foot cone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Average damage. It's pretty good.
Upper
'Cause
radius is.
doing quick math, because you also catch the sail in this,
Oh,
Oh.
as
Can
well
you
as the
careful the-
cannons.
Can you careful the sail or the cannon?
I mean,
That-
if according to the, it's a
Or is it creature?
creature.
uh-oh.
Yeah.
It's the creatures take damage, but I mean,
Also, technically, if we're looking at the map up top, 60 feet will catch the tentacle next to us
that's true
from
too.
her position. Oh nope, sorry.
No, she's blessing out the other side,
Yeah,
so
she's
it would
going-
not be.
Uh,
He's next to the tentacle.
it might. It's 60 feet to that other tentacle.
But we're doing the scale on the deck isn't the same, so translating off the side of the deck here is not the same. I think. Maybe wait.
No, I think we're
My
saying
brain's
the
hurting
boat.
it.
The boat, I think, is to scale. The small boat
Yeah.
is to scale.
Yes. Oh, and it's 60 feet. I see what you're saying right now.
So I think we just catch that tentacle.
Yeah, I guess technically so. But I guess yeah, thematic wise, because it says it targets creatures, but it's not just like it flash freezes creatures in the way. It's a giant, literal, like cone of cold is literally a blast of magical, like ice, right?
Mm-hmm.
So technically, in theory, yeah, would catch. I mean, it's not gonna like blow everything up kind of deal, but it will freeze the sail, like cover the sail in rime as well as the cannons in its path, which may or may not do anything to them.
Just don't lick the cannon.
Don't lick the cannon.
You
Dang
know,
it! There goes the bonus action.
Your tongue might get stuck.
If these things take all that cold damage,
I mean, I'll say for the sake of if you're careful spelling it, you can
Mhm.
target the inanimate objects that are going to be affected physically as a target for it as well for the careful spell.
Shred, I messed
you
up.
have
I
enough
deleted
targets
your
left.
So that's-
square.
You-
So
Sorry.
that's,
Yeah.
so that's
Yeah,
all
we're still
5 points
here.
if I
I
did
don't
that,
fucking
right? Because
remember.
then that's the
No,
mass.
you
and
can.
it's-
Yeah, you can choose up to 5.
Oh, I
You
see.
choose up to
Yeah,
5.
so-
So if you choose like Pestle,
so-
Thamor, you can choose the
mast, the cannons.
Yeah.
the
so
mast
I'll do
and
the,
2 of the cannons. Yeah, the 2 cannons.
Yeah.
Or do you hit all 3 cannons or 2 cannons with your
He's
area?
standing on one of the cannons.
She's hanging on. Okay, so yes, it would be everything then. Just as a note, I will say that yeah, that works for now. But just as for anyone else using AOE's too, that
Okay,
Don't forget,
so,
you're on a ship that can be destroyed.
So
Kaboo.
pestle, Thamar mast, and the 2 cannons that are here. Uh,
Yeah.
In there. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So spell
go.
save DC, it is a
17.
con saving throw, so they are not affected. Their current ailments do not affect them for that.
Unfortunately.
All right, so
Yeah.
red fails.
Yes.
Blue fails. Green fail.
Come on,
And
come on.
yellow
Oh,
nominally succeeds.
Oh no, that's the
It
one
saves
Pestil's
it
is
saves
in.
Pestles. It's like I cannot lose my meal.
Pestle sees the spell coming and warns the elemental ahead of time.
And the tentacle?
And the tentacle. Where are you? What?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Hey,
because
roll
I
a
put
0.
double plus sign. There it is. It put a double plus sign. I didn't like that.
Well, tentacle is
It
very
will
good.
succeed.
It's all right. It still takes half damage.
Mhm.
Okay. So, was it 39 damage or something?
39.
Jeez. Okay, that's a lot of damage.
Mm,
19,
yeah.
These guys are
Half
hurting.
would be 14?
19.
19.
Mhm.
This
I
one
can add.
actually is frozen solid and eliminated. You have a
Yay.
nice. The blue one is now a nice frozen water elemental sculpture.
Nice.
Which is summarily revived next turn.
Will you shut up?
Just dead. It's a dead elemental. It's our statue now. We'll put it as our helm ornament,
All right.
our
Very
prow
nice.
ornament.
It is also a bit
Okay.
colder on the deck, as there are traces of ice and rime across it, as multiple people have been firing cold spells off. Pestles will probably have a cold after all this is said and done.
Oh, he's
It's
cold-blooded.
okay.
Oh no.
I can I can self-medicate. It's okay.
Yeah. So after
one's dead?
doing. Yeah. Which one is dead?
Blue.
The blue one.
Got it.
He is a frozen ice sculpture.
The blue one is even bluer.
I think if you put the X marker on him, it covers his whole token.
You can also do this. Never mind, that did absolutely fucking nothing. Why did that do nothing? Oh, because I didn't hit save. There we go! He's blue!
Hey!
Yay.
He's bluer.
Yeah.
So-
So yeah, with that, trying to get the water elemental, she'll just kind of regretfully frown at it because sorry. I'm sorry. I just.
It's fine, Snowflake. Nice job.
She's talking in Aquan, so.
I can understand it. I speak Primordial, which
Oh.
is
Okay. She's surprised.
The mother tongue.
Yep, and then yeah, I guess I'll end my turn. Because that was 10. That was 10 feet where I was standing, right?
You still have a bonus action?
I can't cast anything as a bonus action.
Oh,
because
that's right. It's not a, you know.
not
I'm
Baldur's
thinking
Gate.
Baldur's Gate.
I wish, but
Baldur's Gate has
Alright.
ruined us.
So, Pestles, you are drowning. You are grappled, and unless you can breathe water that I am not aware of, you are currently basically drowning in the water elemental.
Cool.
So you can try to escape the grapple, or you can,
Is drowning
I-
holding your breath for your con mod for 2 minutes or a
Yes.
minute per?
yes.
I'm good for 2 minutes. Until it starts squeezing.
I think in
So-
combat, it's you can hold your breath for a number of
I think
rounds
it's
equal to your
rounds
con
equal.
mod.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good.
You got a
For
couple.
now.
You got a couple rounds.
You do feel it though. It is doing. Staying in its grapple will do damage to you.
Yeah, that's.
Is he just
Concerning.
grappled or is he restrained?
He is. It is target is restrained and unable to breathe unless it can breathe water.
Ooh. Restrained is worse.
Yeah. Till the
Yeah,
grapple ends,
there's
target is
that.
restrained and unable to breathe.
Oh no, I didn't put it in, did I? Or put it on. Well, this sucks. Oh, that's right. Noko has a plan for his turn, but for mine, should. Oh, I'm gonna do Wither and Bloom and center it on the deck.
Can you? Is that have a vocal component?
Oh, that's
Oh.
unfortunate.
You are currently drowning, good sir.
Yes,
While holding your breath.
I forgot about that. Oh, Misty Step is also verbal. That's not good.
Yeah, there's like
There
20
are
spells
almost
that don't have a verbal
yeah.
component, like half them are cantrips.
very few.
Why silence is such a good spell.
You could cast Ear Bubble.
I don't have that currently. Fuck.
I mean, technically, if you have bonus action stuff, you could use your action to try to escape, and if you succeed, you can use your bonus action to do casting, I think. Correct? Since you didn't cast one as a action?
I guess that's how that
Bonus
works.
action to escape?
No, you use your action to escape, and if you have abilities to cast spells while as your bonus action, you can cast your cantrips or whatever would be a bonus action, since you didn't. Your action is being used to escape.
Or
Unless
any
you have
other
something
bonus
else you want to do as your
Yeah,
action.
I would like to try and do that. Then.
So it is a athletics or a
Acrobat.
acrobatics, I believe. Athletics or
Oh.
acrobatics to
Are you going to
escape
If it
it.
grapples, yeah.
Oh. Flash of Genius. Add +5 to that. Does 16 work?
16 succeeds.
Woo!
Ooh, get out.
So you squirm around, realizing that you cannot cast spells and that you're currently taking on water, and shimmy on. I will let you pick which way you shimmy out. So you will end up in a square next to it.
Use the
Can I
blue
shimmy
frozen.
out? Actually, I want to go on the top deck. So can I shimmy out kind of over to the stairs?
Yes, you're still kind of in its body, but I guess that if you use your move to keep moving from it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So that'd be like the 5 onto the stairs, and then I have 25 left.
Okay. And it can't take a reaction because it is slow.
Slow doing work.
Yeah, that is a cone. Not a line.
Same Andrews who
So-
cursed all the slow waters is now making the water slow. Good job, hero.
So
Winning. That's what I say.
what was the scale again? It's halved.
Just whatever you see on the whatever you see written, have it. Yep.
Okay. So that's 20. Gonna be up here, scrambling along the deck, up the stairs, along the deck in front of Saucy Apple, and then going up above here, looking around. He is going to healing word himself with a bonus action.
Nice.
And alchemical combat, 12 hit points.
Very
Total.
nice.
I now have healed, gasping for air. I've healed myself. Do I have? It's a new day. do I have to do a roll for my chaos?
I am going to fix up your abilities later. That's what I was going to talk about after the session, about trying to get
Oh, okay.
yours and Freya's like unique abilities figured out, because I haven't
Okay.
quite figured out what I want to do yet. So.
Then that is my turn.
Thamor,
Yes.
Brr.
Hey.
it is your turn. There is a god
Yes.
acting more godly than you are at the moment.
Oh,
How do you
no.
respond?
I mean, I think I could toss halberds at her. I think she's still within my range.
You can't see her.
Hmm,
I mean,
true.
you're
At Umberly? Umberly's out of your range for throwing.
Yeah.
Out of your
Damn, because
range
I've
and
used
out
the
of
hand
your league.
crossbow. League, I am a god. How dare you?
I mean, go join Andros and blowing her top off then and seeing how well it works for both of you.
Also, delete the other Thamor. That Thamor I can't move. Do not talk to me or my son ever again.
Oh my god, no. No, leave it, leave it. Mini me, you want an Eggo?
We have to delete the big
Are
one
you
and
hungry?
resize mine.
Yo.
Or just resize mine for now.
Oh my god.
This is what Thamor
But
you got little angels and demons on your head. It's just a
Which is another thing. I heard. Oh
it's
my
magical,
God.
so it's invisible mini Thamor.
Yeah, I
Only
might need to
Thamor can
reroll
see
my
it.
I need to reroll my initiative. Just
I
get back on the
should've
initiative
just
here.
it. Oh. Now I feel bad.
Oh, my stomach.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you got removed from the initiative order. 'Cause it's a new
Yeah,
token.
I'll just reroll if I quickly. You just add me
no,
back in.
no.
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, there you go.
No. Fate has decreed you get a 1. 2 of us rolled and both got 1s.
You monsters. You absolute fucking. I'm not like anyone in this group fucking control my token again. Either way. So I'm 5 feet from this guy. Yeah, I'll just do normal Thamor things. I'll swing.
Uh-huh.
Plus
That hits.
Did you?
Oh, I need to fix that
give
damage
it a-
now.
Make it
Yeah.
make it a magic 2 instead of magic 1, because that does affect your damage.
So is that 13 then damage?
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, you can add the bless to your character sheet.
Okay.
No, you keep rolling.
He's gonna strike down overhead at the mass of water. Strike again. Oh, he misses for once.
No.
13,
No. the
17.
bless- You've got your
17
bless.
hit.
You have advantage as well because this is one that was affected by Draconic Cry.
Which is
Oh.
over now because it's been my turn.
Oh, it's been your turn, so never mind, it is over. Okay.
So it is a
Frost-
17.
17
I mean,
from
that
the bless.
does hit. Those slightly amused by the fact they're trying to overhand a halberd in a cabin, but you know, Andros, will
God.
have, Andros will have words about the missing chunk above the door.
The people upstairs just have to fucking dodge as the Albert comes to the.
Absinthoss, you look over and just see a halberd somehow cleanly slicing through the bottom deck.
Feet from you. Literal feet from you.
14 slashing.
Is multitasking.
Okay, this thing is
God
not
damn it,
looking
Trans.
good.
Just get 19 hits and plus whatever fucking Pastels adds to me.
Okay. All right, third hit. Jeez Louise. And how much?
9
Max damage.
blunt damage.
Magical blunt
Magical
specifically,
blunt.
right? Yeah. All right.
That's
How
right.
do you
I
finish off a water elemental that's
Oh.
partially frozen?
just
This thing's taking a beating.
I just swing the blunt of the blunt end of my halberd through its what essentially be its face and just dissolves.
Just
Be gone.
those shows where they
Presence
just
annoys me.
holes explode all over its body and just spurts.
With that,
Yay.
I am gonna move forward. Actually, no, I'll stay here for now.
Close the door.
It'll be my turn.
Close the
Andrew.
door.
Okay.
Problem solved. Back to sleep. Just like before.
All right. Andros will keep. His eyes are still, he's glancing at what's going on the ship, but he keeps looking over at Umberly. Come on, you big voluptuous beauty! Come on! Listen to me! I'm going to try that charisma save again. Still at a disadvantage?
Still a
Big
disadvantage
voluptuous
still.
Beauty.
Alright, disadvantage, charisma save. That is a 21.
Ooh.
Okay. It's still very difficult, but you feel a slight kind of tug. Like, kind of that mental... I guess
There
the
you are.
hole that you kind of felt a little bit that tug was Umberly before you. You see her falter for a second as she reaches for her head for a brief moment, looking down at this ship and glaring down. So she shakes it off a bit, kind of regains her concentration. You see her still trying to do what she was doing before, but
There you
made
are.
some effect.
Come on back home. And then,
Keep calling a lot. I don't like the look of this.
I know. And then he's going to turn to the deck. He'll step forward the 20 feet, basically right to the railing, and look down at the two that are still there. And he's going to twin cast Ray of Frost.
All right.
So I can hit each of those. All right, first one. Fucking nat ones.
You need to
So first-
retire that dice.
First one misses. Second one's a 19.
Okay. 19 against or just a attack roll against armor class?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That hits. Against, I'm guessing the
So-
second one's the green one?
Sure. Yeah. First
Sure.
one slammed right into the mast. Second one hits green.
Okay.
2d8 for 9 cold damage.
Alright.
And because I have hit it with slow, it has my Curse of the Sea on it. I will activate it. It is now slowed 15 feet on top of the 20 feet
Jeez.
of it being frozen. So it can't move.
So does it have negative movement now? It just starts moving backwards off the deck.
So that one's not going anywhere.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna put like a negative speed. Yep, I can write that in its bubble. Negative speed.
Yes.
So
Wait, which
that
one
can't
has
move.
negative speed?
Green.
Green
green.
one.
Green? Oh, perfect.
It can't move.
And does that inflict... If it can't move like that, is that paralyzed?
Technically no, because it can still take its action. It just can't move.
What? Damn it.
It's very heavy water. Kind of, sort of.
Oh no! It's
The
gone
logic
nuclear.
on this is out the window at this point.
Oh my god, someone threw that thickening gel into it.
It's turned into a slime at this point.
Who threw cornstarch into the water elemental? It's a slurry now.
And then he'll step 10 feet back.
Like
And
Newtonian
then,
fluid.
This is not.
Blubber time. It's blubber.
and he's looking over the stern prow or the stern port side here up at Umberly and just keeps his eyes trained on her. Barnacle's turn. He will bonus action shove Hildy out of the way.
Yep.
All right. And he will pilot the ship. Disadvantage and advantage cancel out, so just straight roll.
Wait, why do you have disadvantage?
Because the maelstrom.
Oh.
All right, straight roll plus proficiency. 23.
That succeeds.
So, does it move
Where are you
faster
moving?
now because of the wind? Or
Yes, it does.
All right, how
Wait,
far
wait,
do I
ask.
move?
You get 75 feet of movement.
fucking
All
A.
right. That gets
Wait
us
a minute.
there.
All right.
But as you pass by the tentacle, it is going to react and swing at the ship.
Rude.
No. Bad tentacle. Down.
Can I cast
Come with
shield for the?
Tentacle,
Can I
Tamor.
shield the boat?
I also have shield. Can I add?
I also
Consider-
have shield.
Consider this. We all have dark vision.
It's okay.
And my magical beam.
like,
Does Tamor come in 10 feet? No, does Tentacle come in 10 feet?
Oh, tentacle.
Okay. I mean, the idea is these tentacles are supposed to be massive. Maybe they make them big enough on the map. They're
No,
supposed to be massive.
I get it.
Yeah.
But all right, let's see. It is going to smack the boat with a tentacle. Let me just roll to see the. So yeah, it strikes the boat. The boat actually careens a bit to the side, and you hear
Oh, dear
splintering
Lord.
occurs. You hear Carget and the others
Ah.
like yelling from below deck as they try to start repairing. I will need everyone on board to go ahead and make me a let's say Constitution saving throw as far as avoiding damage from this thing as it strikes the ship. Because it's going to send debris, water, and just all sorts of potentially even getting hit by it.
Why?
Nice.
So Andros, Freya, and Thamor are all hit.
Right, Bracy thing.
And Barnacle.
Namor gets a +1 unless 18 doesn't pass.
18 doesn't, weirdly enough. So I just barely made it for what I rolled. But okay. So for those of you that failed, you will take 20 bludgeoning
Ouch.
Ouch.
Ooh.
between debris and the tentacle itself, sending you careening, kind of banging against everything.
Phew. Okay, Barnacle is resistant to non-magical bludgeoning.
I literally
Don't
just
know.
bludgeoned myself onto the ice cannon.
You just bonk.
Hey.
You licked the cannon. We told you not to lick the cannon.
Takes 20,
You were warned.
takes 5.
Oh no.
Freya's just over there stuck to the cannon. Okay.
Hey, doesn't plate armor usually give defense against blunt or something else?
before I forget, did the wind do anything with the boat movement?
Yes. You
Yes.
increased it by 25 feet.
Okay.
Alright,
And while it's in there, it will continue to do the same. You will get an additional 25 feet of extra movement, basically for free. While the wind is pushing it away. Okay.
That
So with
hurt. that hurt.
that it did.
Hit Barnacle too. Andros technically took 25.
Yep. But Andros is getting like double turns basically with Barnacles, so
Yep.
pros and cons of
That's-
that ability.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so Umberly, you felt that connection kind of come back to you, but she is still within the throes of this spell,
Mhm.
and she kind of lets out a long screeching wail. And again, she whirls her hands about the sea, and it starts to churn, and the waves get even higher. Again, I will need you guys to make me a dexterity saving throw, else be knocked prone and thrown in a direction.
Oh,
Oh.
thrown.
Yes, as the ship is now being hurled around.
Good.
I cannot believe this.
Oh no. Namor gets a +.
I wish I was making this up.
I'm at 20. Not net 20, but 20.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
You're having all my dice luck.
Yeah, I told you I was gonna be
Alright.
healed to your trance. I was gonna roll.
So,
Yeah, dude, that's so cheap.
Okay, I did
Can
keep
I-
concentration on slow, so we're good there.
Good.
Can I save somebody with my nat 20?
I will say you can give. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens, 'cause it's going to be a
Okay.
roll here in a second. So all that failed will be knocked prone. However, you're also going to be knocked 10 feet in a random direction
Oh.
as the boat lurches violently into the air and comes crashing down.
Well,
So for
that's
those
not
that fail,
That-
Andros, go ahead and roll me a D.
D4 or D8?
Yes, D4. Just gonna make it easy and go with a
That's a 2.
carpenter. Okay, so you go to the east and get thrown 10 feet.
Oh god, that could have been so much worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
So next up would be Pestles. So you get Pestles. Roll me a D4.
So,
You are thrown northbound.
oh no.
Oh
Oh.
no!
Wonderful.
So
Off
see
the
how that-
ship.
So give me one. We'll let Hildy's nat 20 come into play here for a sec. But let's see where everyone else ends up. Freya, go ahead and roll me a d4.
So,
Oh no!
You also are thrown northbound. Oh,
Oh.
shit.
No.
No!
well, that's okay, guys. I can breathe underwater, and I can swim.
Get back on the boat. The boat's be moving.
Yeah,
You know,
we're moving
this
quick.
is why you should be indoors, because no matter where I get thrown, if I was thrown, I was just smacked into a wall.
You're also in the lab.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh.
But they were succeeded, so he's fine.
They were
And I
at the
think
beginning of
that's
Halo where
it.
Master Chief
So-
kills everyone. in the pod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Hildy,
Uh-huh.
with your nat 20, I will either say you have two options here.
Okay.
Either A, you can guarantee save one of the two that went overboard, or B, you can give them a chance for a different direction. So maybe you could save them both, or maybe you'll save neither of them.
Hmm.
What are the odds of them really wanting to?
Them's X.
25%.
I'd take that chance.
Oh, jeez.
I'm also not the
Okay.
one being thrown overboard, so ignore what I'm saying.
Freya, do you have any means of getting back on board the ship? Like-
I mean, I technically
Like, can you geyser yourself back up? Like, I'm just trying to think. Like,
C-step, dimension door.
I have vortex warp. I can only save pestles if I went overboard.
You can use vortex force yourself.
Oh,
Yeah.
that too.
yeah, I think that I will. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save Pestles. I'm gonna make
Okay.
sure that Pestles doesn't go over. I believe that Freya can get herself back up.
Oh yeah.
Plus, I see Pestles go. So,
I also
So-
have vortex warp, but
With that nat, so I guess then with that nat 20, you were able to, you kind of, as Pestles is being flung overboard,
yeah,
you direct your cannon to kind of reach out and by the skin of its teeth, kind of, or skin of your teeth kind of deal, the cannon managed to grab at the Pestles and keep them
so
from
I
going
can
completely
direct
over.
the cannon to keep Pestles from going overboard, but I can't direct the cannon to steer the ship.
Nope, because nat 20 is going to bypass the rolls of this world and just
Good
be-
cannon. He's safe.
Fine.
He's safe. Hildy.
Gave it
Hildy.
a one-time use grapple cannon.
Okay.
Hildy. Pestle's safe,
So-
but he's holding on barrel, not
Freya
fire
goes-
cannon.
overboard. Did Barnacle make his save on the?
No, Barnacle failed. I just rolled a 4, so he went directly into or through the helm.
Okay.
So he
In which
goes
case,
that way.
okay. So he goes through it. She once again calls down lightning, and since there is nobody steering the ship,
Oh no.
the ship will take a hit of lightning, and its speed is reduced on the next movement by half, as well as it is damaged again.
Okay.
Sweet.
And as she does that, you hear or see or feel, and especially for Freya, who's now in the water, there's something really big in there.
I see a giant eye looking at me.
Well, a pair of them, yes.
Oh. Oh boy.
Do you have
As
a
more
damage tracker for
tentacles
the ship
come.
anywhere, or
I didn't make one public
Okay,
yet, but
that's fine.
it
That's fine.
has, as far as damage it's taken, it has taken 52 points, but it has a hull of about, was it 1200, I think?
Okay.
So, it hasn't taken a ton of damage yet, but it is taking some damage. But it is also, it's kind of a weird mix of like, I'm having it do damage, but it's also passively kind of getting repaired as long as you keep the crew safe.
Yep.
So it's kind of a,
Makes sense.
okay. And more tentacles appear, and a dark shape starts forming beneath the waves and coming up beneath you.
Is the wind still going, or
Yeah, the wind, I think, still, unless it's concentration. If Andy, well, he succeeded. He
Yep.
failed, he would have made his con save, which I think he's.
okay? I just didn't
Fine.
see the square anymore. I just wanted to be sure. All right.
Oh, it should still be going. I don't know why the square got dropped.
Yeah,
Someone
it's-
must have accidentally pressed the X button.
the measure tools in Roll20 are dumb.
A lot of this is unfortunately very dumb. I do not disagree.
Not hit linger.
Okay, and something stirs beneath the water.
Uh-huh.
What?
Cool.
And we will continue with that next time around. I'll go through the elementals turns next time, I think.
God.
It's already 1 a.m. I didn't realize we'd push this so late.
We got a late start too.
That's true. That's true. But
Sorry.
Inconvenient.
that's all good. We
One
waited
more
for
round.
everyone
One
because we.
more round.
One more round.
No, that's fine.
But yeah. Shit got real with this session a little bit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.